Good morning, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to our road to 100 summons for Fated Summon video. My Fated Summon bar is currently at 60 and the costume summon is back. So let's go ahead and see what's available. Alright, so they actually decided to release these chibis for the season 1 heroes. I was reading online and a lot, I'm not gonna say a lot. Some of the comments I was reading about this was very negative. People who wrote those comments weren't up for this. They didn't want SG to go this route with the in my opinion, they should have just kept it at second costume. They shouldn't have bothered releasing these. I'm not gonna say they're not interesting though, because the tunes have a passive 25% extra chance to resist status ailments, 25% extra chance to resist mana reductions, and 25% extra chance to resist buff dispels. That will definitely be helpful. Alright, so it's very similar to the original, of course, so same class. The name of the skill has tune in it instead of Death Strike. It's slightly stronger. The poison damage itself is a little less, and it deals extra damage against Holy, which is nice. Like I said, they're not interesting or helpful, but it would have been better if they just left those out. Let me scroll back over real quick. Alright, Toon Viv. Alright, so yeah, same passive. Recovers 50% health. The original recovers 44%. That defense buff there. Oh, it's less, but for holy characters, it becomes undispellable and lasts 2 turns longer, and cleanses just like the original. So that's helpful. That could be helpful. Alright. Richard. Alright, so hits harder. Reduces attack just like the original, and something extra. He deals extra damage against fire. I don't have any of his costumes. I've always wanted at least one of the costumes to give him that extra boost. Would be nice to get that. And Aslar Chibi. Destroy 5% to all enemies. Ooh. Huh. That's a fair increase. All enemies receive burn just like before, and deals extra damage against nature. I really like this the first costume. Really strong. Alright, so some 4-star costumes were released as well. And then our second costume regenerates HP just like the first one, but instead of giving a defensive buff, he gives an attack buff instead. That would be more useful for him on an attack team. Well, I hope I get it. Wukong, second costume. All allies get 170% attack with 25% minus 25% accuracy. So slightly better than the original. So with those numbers, you should see a little more accuracy from the tiles when you throw them at an enemy after he goes off. Oops. Little John costume 2 deals 185% damage to all enemies. All allies get plus 33% mana gen for 3 turns. Yeah, they could even let him hit a little harder. The plus 33% mana gen is nice though. Could be helpful in rush. Maybe. Alright, Scarlet second costume. Deals 35% to a target and minor damage to nearby enemies. Not great. Reduces attack. Yeah, I prefer the first costume. First costume increases nearby allies' attack. That might be more helpful. Chaos second costume. I would really like to get this one because he hits 3 enemies with the same amount of power. And he cuts mana generation. Yeah, he'd probably be too strong if he just reduced 24% mana. 24% of the opponent's mana. Maybe not, but I definitely want him for that 235% hit. And last of the new costumes, Tiberta's second costume. Deals 295% damage to the target and minor damage to nearby enemies. Reduces max health. Very situational. Not sure you'd have to plan to use him against a team that has over healers on it. But these buffs are always helpful. Alright, so I've got six pulls here. I'm gonna do them right now. Let's see what we get. Alright, season 3 stars so far. Come on, give me a 4-star I don't already have. Oh, come on. Alright, second to last. Chest. Alright, even one costume I don't already have. Come on. Okay, worst costume summon. Probably the worst costume summon I've ever done. Not even a single new costume to add to my collection. Really unfortunate. Alright, so Fate is Summon now at 66. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.